This morning we woke up in Hvar where it was still sunny, beautiful, and definitely felt like summer. Now we've driven 200 or so kilometers to the Plitvice Lakes National Park, and suddenly it is autumn. It's not the weather we were hoping for, but I still think it's going to be beautiful, so let's check it out. This national park is probably Croatia's most photo-famous location. I have seen so many photos of it on the internet, but no matter how beautiful those photos are, I don't think they do it justice to the way it looks in real life at all. This place is just mind-blowing. There are several routes through the park. We chose to go Route C, which includes, I think, about 8 kilometers of walking, but it also includes a boat ride. I'm sure you can probably tell, but the weather is less than ideal. It got really rainy while we were on the boat. While I can't control the weather, I can control my attitude. So the boat takes you from the lower lakes area of the park into the upper lakes area of the park. So that's what we're exploring now. We just got off the shuttle, which means we're about a 15-minute walk from the car. Obviously this is a great place to stop, but I will give you more of my final thoughts when we get back there. Well, I completely forgot to record my final thoughts when I got back to the car. We were soaking wet and super cold, so I said I would take a minute to dry off and get warm, and then I just completely forgot to record what I was thinking. So I thought I would just fill you in now that I'm home. First things first, Plitvice was absolutely one of the highlights from my entire Balkan trip. I would say if you're in Croatia and you're like on the fence about whether or not to make the trek out there, definitely go. Definitely worthwhile. For the record, we spent 250 kuna per person. That's approximately $40 per person. But if we had gone literally the next day, the price would have been cut by roughly half. You can check out more information about tickets and pricing on the website. I mentioned this in the video, but we did hiking Route C. We parked at Parking 1, and Parking 1 is the staging ground for the lower lakes, and from there you can access 4 trails, A, B, C, and K. We did C. C goes both around the lower lakes and then up through the upper lakes. It includes the boat ride and also the bus ride, and I'm really glad we did hiking Route C because it gave us an opportunity to see both the lower and the upper lakes and really get like a full experience of really what the park has to offer. If you read the brochure, it says it'll take about 5 hours to do hiking Route C. I would say this is pretty accurate. We finished the whole thing in about 3 hours, but we were hustling pretty hard because of the rain. If we had more time and better weather and were able to enjoy ourselves, I think 5 hours probably would have been right. Basically, when you're there, you just want to stop and take photos like every 50 feet, so you want to budget a lot of time. One other thing I learned after we got home, apparently you actually want to buy your tickets ahead of time. The park entrance tickets can sell out, so it's better to book them ahead to make sure that you get one. I think because of the terrible weather, we got lucky. So there were plenty of tickets left and it was really not that crowded. If you go when the weather is nice during high season, I think you definitely want to buy tickets ahead of time. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, please give it a like. And if you're considering going to Croatia, I definitely think you should go. I loved Croatia, and while you're there, go visit Plitvice Lakes.